Welcome to CCRPG, where we open up our virtual table and play games with some good friends. I'm Bob, and I'll be running Lancer. I'm joined today by Jay, betraying Graham Demaree.
Yo, what's up?
Jeremy, portraying Gene Stroud.
How are we still alive?
Todd, portraying Nestor Nembus.
I'm not alive.
And Chuck, portraying Jake McCloud.
I knew it!
Previously, the Quartz enacted a daring plan to take the bridge and the hangar of the Amethyst simultaneously. Despite the risk and the losses incurred, it paid off. With command return, they hastened to prepare a counteroffensive that could remove the anchors tethering the Amethyst. HELIX, now back in command, quickly assigns the remaining teams, and the Quartz is needed outside of the ship. The anchors will be guarded by the Noblesse Affaire zone defenses, and they will not give up this prize willingly. Can the Quartz free the Amethyst before Heathcote returns with reinforcements? Welcome back, team.
Hello.
Hello.
I can declare that I am back.
From outer space?
We're all
Going
in
back
outer
into outer
space.
space, I think.
We're always in outer space.
Even right now.
Back.
I mean, plants are in space, right?
Alright, anyways.
So, where we left off last time is after taking the bridge, we have, I believe, Graham traveling with Cass headed to the hangar. Gene and Jake were already at the hangar because they helped take it, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And then Nestor was in life support, who
Yes.
I assume has now rerouted to head towards the hangar to meet up with everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we didn't
don't-
get full confirmation at the end of the last session.
yeah, but
I don't
I would
know.
say that is what Nestor's doing now.
Based on what Todd said, it sounds like Nestor's on life support.
Oh, that's right. I did say I'm dead, but I may be a ghost. I might have been a ghost this
no.
entire time.
Wasn't Lynch one of your earlier AIs or something?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Because you're really like channeling him right now.
But not this guy. This is his in between season 2 and season 3 character.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So, you all head for the hangar. As you're traveling, you will all get a transmission across team comms. Torsay will patch in and say, "Hey, just checking in. Is everyone doing okay?"
About as well as you can while being shot, but sure.
You'd be
I'm
surprised
I'm not
how
going to
missile-
answer that and just say that we're heading for our mechs right now.
Okay, good. The top brass has seen fit to relocate me, so I'm on the bridge now. And Killis wants me to debrief her about what is going on. So I've been kind of going over what's been happening since we got here. But she does have some information she wants me to relay to you all. I'm going to support you from here. I can't really get back to the pod ship safely in time, but I can see everything from the Amethyst, so we should be good. I'm logged in to the team comms. She says she wants Cass to join up with Cotto's team. She wants us to split into 2 groups. She's going to have Cass and Cotto's team attack some anchors while you all attack others. Cotto's team's all flyers. They don't really have any way to hold ground. So they need Cass to go with them to help actually take the anchor once Cotto's team flies in and wrecks shop. So I guess that leaves you all to operate independently, as is our modus operandi usually.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. I guess we're just back to doing what we normally do.
Cass can hear this as well? Or
He's currently logged into team comms until you change anything.
Okay, so I don't need to relay it to him. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's about par for the course, but we're almost there. What are we looking at walking into here?
Since I have sensors, it does look like, to start, they're pretty spread out. They're trying to cover all the anchors pretty evenly. Does mean that our first hits are probably going to be our easiest because they don't know where we're coming from yet. I would recommend whatever we're most confident in, taking those engines first. It's going to be the longest trek, but if we don't have those engines, we're dead in the water. So, I mean, I guess it's up to you if you guys want to take it or if you want to send Kato's team there.
Are we launching from different pods, and is there
you guys are in the same hangar bay.
Okay, so they're not going to be closer or further or anything. Okay.
I mean, the hangar bay's huge. I mean, one of you is probably parked closer to the back of the ship than the other, but operationally,
not in a meaningful
you
way.
Are the same. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is perhaps the most important system to take, and this is going to be the one with the biggest element of surprise. So if you're looking for a win to roll things off, maybe you guys should take it.
Yeah, if they don't know that we're coming yet, getting there as fast as possible and getting the advantage is probably the best, especially if we need it to get away alive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, right now I'm coordinating both teams, so I'm on ops. Where do you want me to send Cass and Kato's team?
Each of the major systems has one of these, including the bridge, right?
The bridge does not. Let me
pull up
recap for you the things that all have anchors wedged into them. Currently, there are anchors in sensors, engines, weapons, life support, shields, and question mark.
Okay.
Torsay will say, I have operational freedom here. Killis kind of told me make sure those engines are working and then yelled at some people and got distracted by other things happening right now. But I kind of know what her list of priorities are. So if you want to go based on what she wants, I can kind of give you the priority list, but you have operational freedom to choose whatever targets you want here.
I don't know enough about, and I'm saying this in character, I don't know enough about this ship to know how impacted we would be if life support was taken out with this. Is that a deal breaker as well? If life support's taken out?
I have said pretty specifically in this mission, engines is the only required module. If you don't take engines, the ship is dead in the water.
Okay.
Every other system can be destroyed and you still make it away. It will just dramatically impact how the Amethyst functions in the future.
Okay. So life support doesn't mean oxygen is just drained out of the Amethyst and no one can breathe and we all die within 10 minutes.
Everyone will not suffocate immediately. Also remember that this is a ship made for a crew 10 to 20 times the size of the amount of people currently on the ship.
All part of my question.
Now,
so there should be enough oxygen stored on there to last for a while, even if it's shut out. But then there's temperature and other things.
Yes, there's a lot of problems that would occur if life support went down, and that's just something you would have to take into account.
Sure. Okay. What's on the opposite end of the ship? If we're going to the back end for engines,
on the far opposite end of the ship, up towards the front, is going to be, so that's where that is. That's where
guessing shields or sensors.
In the back. No, shields is in the middle. Sensors is more towards the front. Really, the bridge is the quote unquote main component at the front of the ship. Everything else is along axial lines going across the middle and then towards the back. The most furthest front one is sensors.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I hate to say it, but sensors and probably life support are less important than engines and shields, and frankly, the thing we don't understand that if was destroyed could blow up the ship possibly.
She will
like
say,
a bad design.
I mean, Killis largely wants to make sure engines and life support and stay up. I mean, without those shields, we will be a sitting duck if reinforcements show up. But yeah, I mean, sensors, the unknown system. I mean, it doesn't really seem like Killis wants to pilot this ship as a warship, so she doesn't care that much about the weapons, but other squad leaders disagree. So, like I said, I mean, it would be a coup to pull off to save everything, but things will only get harder the harder we push them.
I think we send not Killis, Ewer's team to Shields.
It's
or
Cass,
not Ewer,
Cass and Kato.
Kato,
yeah.
yes. God, I kept getting them messed up. Yeah, Kato and Cass to Shields, and then we'll go to engines, and then we'll see what happened with both and where to go next after that.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Relay
So?
orders.
That makes sense.
I think so. Yeah.
You're the boss.
I'll Cass, you're on the line. I'm making you my contact for Kato's team. Once you get to the hangar, you're going to go get your mech operational and meet up with Kato's team. Patch in with their team system. If you need to talk with Rock and the rest of the team, I'll be your go-between, but we're going to have to separate you guys to make sure there's no talkover during the mission. So once you guys get to the hangar, Cass is going to split off onto Kato's team and be patched into those team comms instead.
I'll turn my comm off for this as I talk to Cass and go, it makes sense. If I was Killis, I would split us up too right now.
Well, I mean, if Kato's team isn't able to take and hold ground, someone's going to need to be on the ground to disable or remove the anchor. I can get a lot done, especially if I have air support. So, I mean, it makes me the largest target on the field, but I'm sure Killis took that into account.
We'll do what we can do.
I hope to see you after.
Yeah, same.
Good luck.
You too.
All right.
That sounded like we're parting, but you're still going to carry me to my mech, right?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Okay.
We'll get you there.
Is this one of those awkward situations where you say goodbye, but you end up going to the same location anyway?
You go to you're parked at the same parking lot.
Yeah.
This is a joke. Yeah. Bye. Oh, you're walking this way too.
Okay.
Just
but yeah,
awkwardly ignore each other.
They'll get you to the Quartz, your pod ship in the hangar bay. You'll note when you get there, Rock, that one of the pods is open, and the hulking form of the Here Comes the Boom is just standing in the hangar, like looming over everything in there, and there is the telltale sign of explosions in the hangar.
I mean, The boom was there. The boom was let loose.
Hey, I gotta live to the name.
But yeah, Gene and Jake will already be here when you arrive.
Alrighty.
Nestor, on your way to the hangar, I would like you to roll me a d20, please.
You got it. D20. 1, D20. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Push it. Push the roll. Make it heroic.
Well, it wasn't a dangerous roll yet. Do you want to push it and make it dangerous?
I think I'm good for now.
This is a luck roll anyway. It's not skill based. HELIX. On your way to the hangar, you split off from life support. Everyone's been given new duties, so you're a little bit on your own. As you're heading to the hangar, you get caught up because you hear gunfire around you and cannot pinpoint where it is coming from.
Huh.
It is like echoing down the hallways, and you are by yourself. You don't have an escort, and your team is in the hangar already.
Yeah. I'll just I'll actually, could I radio Torsay and say hello? Is this Torsay?
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Okay. Do you know if there's still any fighting going on in the ship? Active?
I mean, there have been teams dispatched. We're trying to retake things. I'm kind of on external ops right now, but I do know that Tilton and right. Oh, you're back by life support. They're trying to free Andrade's team because they need the maintenance people back online to get the ship up and running for the escape. So yeah, I think there's some people headed that way.
That explains it. I hear gunfire.
I would recommend not getting involved. We kind of need you outside, Helix.
I concur with that recommendation. The whole, one-on-one combat stuff doesn't really suit me as well.
Hadn't noticed.
Okay. Well, I will just try to be careful then. But thank you for the heads up.
Actually, she will check a few things. She will transmit to you a anticipated route that the team's dispatch would be using to go try and rescue Andrade's team.
Oh, perfect.
She doesn't know if this is up to date because this is all evolving data.
Right.
But this will give you accuracy on a roll you make to avoid it.
Okay, that works. So I will. So I'm just gonna use that information to try to navigate my way to the hangar without accidentally walking into an active firefight.
That would be good. What are you using, Helix?
I think I am using get somewhere quickly and without complications. It's not so much that I'm getting somewhere quickly though, but I am trying to get somewhere without complications.
The get somewhere quickly is definitely what you should probably use.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's roll that up with the +2. I rolled a 19.
Okay, that's what you needed. With that information, you do hear the fire retreat into the distance as you seem to be moving further away from it. You are able to navigate the ship and arrive at the hangar later than everyone else and a little harried. As you get there, Rock, Jean, and Jake will already be getting ready.
When I arrive, I'll just say, hey, how's everyone doing? Everyone okay?
We can catch up later. Get in your mech.
Yes, righto. On it, Captain, or Sir, or Officer.
You almost
How
got
do you
it.
not know my rank yet?
It's not like this is the first mission. We've been on plenty of missions. He's just like, sorry, I'm nervous.
You didn't inhale some of that gas, did you?
Yeah.
Some of it might have got out when I was, patching up the life support.
Well, a good chemist tries their own supply before they use it on other people.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Actually, out of character, what is your rank?
I don't fucking know.
None of those actually know.
Out
you
of
would-
character, I don't know. I assume I have one of some sort.
You would call him Commander. Commander would be the formal way to address Rock.
Okay.
He's your squad leader. That's the thing is like you guys are still part of kind of like a ragtag sort of like resistance outfit. But he is your direct commander, so you would call him Commander.
Commander or Sir.
Or Sir. Yeah, sure. The other squad leaders, you would probably just informally you'd say like yes sir or like no sir too. But they technically can't order you guys to do things. That's actually one of the interesting things to the setup currently is you are Rock's team. The other squad leaders cannot tell you to do something. I mean, you can agree to do something they tell you to do, but like you are not expected to follow their orders in the same way you're expected to follow Rock's orders.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
But yeah, you guys are able to get to the Quartz. We saw last time Jake ascend into Here Comes the Boom in a dazzling fashion. As everyone gets loaded up, what are your mechs? As we see the pods open on the side of the ship and you ready yourselves for combat, what do we see?
Nestor gets into his mech, which is called the Pied Piper. His mech is a horse Hydra. So the way it looks like is if you have the rule book and you look up the Hydra, it looks like some real advanced alien tech. But the idea is like it's a drone focused mech, and the drones are all integrated into the mech itself. So like when it deploys a drone, it's like actual parts of the mech are detaching and being deployed as drones. Imagine that, but way more DIY.
Way more low tech.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like it's an improvised mech with like random modules kind of stuck together. Nestor built this mech himself. He had plans and he used his scientific background and his engineering background, and he built this mech himself. But he had to use the resources available to him. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of like random parts. They don't all like fit together, but it's something. It's not as like smoothly integrated as like the Hydra in the core rule book looks. There's some parts where like he might have like he has like a module on his arm that's just for launching some of his drones, right? But he has other parts that detach from his drone in a more integrated fashion too. So it's very haphazard, but it's the engineering is sound on it. It may not look aesthetically the best, but it's very functional. It works well. So he loads himself in. He's completely enclosed in his mech. He has a little cockpit, and it boots up, and you see the lights go on for all the different parts, and he's ready to go.
Nice.
Glad it has a cockpit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've already called you as such, but we should officially we're undertaking a mission. Make sure everyone is clear on your call signs, especially when you're piloting. Nestor, in the Pied Piper as your mech, goes by HELIX.
That's right.
To double back on our good friend Jake, in Here Comes the Boom as his mech is known as Fox as his call sign. All right, Graham or Gene, what do we see as you guys prepare for a quick fight?
Oh, I hope this is a quick fight. But
more
I think
like
it's gonna be.
you need to prepare quickly for this
Yes.
fight, not in that the fight will be quick.
Gene hopes the
It's
fight will
never-
be quick and easy.
yeah.
Gene does not
It's never
expect
quick.
the fight will be quick and easy. Anyways, so my mech is the Prime Directive. From the core rulebook, the base is the Pegasus. So rather than every other mech that we've had so far that's been bipedal, it is this strange quadrupedal mech that's purely platinum with this strange like half moon, like semicircle thing on its back. And unlike Nestor's mech, which just kind of looks like, like well put together, but you can tell that it's used parts, the design is almost completely foreign. Like, it has advanced technology that's not been seen, but kind of weird because kind of like the ship that we're in, not entirely sure of all of the functions that are available in this. So Gene loads in, gets in, and he's like, well, this will be interesting. I hope I'm able to make use of all of the stuff that I totally know how to use in this mech. And it's appropriate for a quadrupedal mech. My call sign is Great Dane.
Interestingly, I imagine that if we were seeing this happen, things load up and you get like normal control panels and stuff like that. But there are probably display panels that show something that you just don't even know what it's showing you. It's like it's not that it's in a language you can't read, but it has like statistics on it that you're like, I don't know what that goes to. I don't know what that's attached to. I like move the levers around and those bars never move. I don't know what it means.
Start
that
closing
kind of stuff.
tabs and minimizing windows you don't know or moving them off screen. Like, I don't know what this is. Let's move it out.
Yeah,
Windows update changes everything.
The day one of those displays changes, you're like, holy shit, something's happening. I don't know what it is.
One of them says PC load letter. Like, what the fuck?
For half a second, a little black box appears in the upper left corner of your screen that looks like a command prompt and then disappears immediately. And you're like, I don't know what that was going to do. Where did it go?
Suddenly Clippy appears out of nowhere, and you're like, no, go away.
But he's trying to help.
One of them is that
Looks like you're piloting a mech.
One of
That's
those
what
is
we
that
need.
DVD.
If I ever get one of you guys' crazy AIs that have sentience, it's just going to be Clippy now.
No.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, you gotta do that.
I was gonna say one of those displays is just the DVD idle screen where it'll be with the bouncing icon.
It just bounces off the corners. Yeah.
Garfield is playing in one of the screens.
And like Gene said, as opposed to many of the mechs we've seen before, the Prime Directive is the closest to like a full future tech, kind of like we would see in the normal core rules book kind of mech. The mechs you've seen that's closest to matching it in design is, do you guys remember in that Arctic station when you stole the Amethyst, there was the person who worked for Corsec, like that was like an operator that could teleport? That's the closest thing to what the Prime Directive looks like. This is like advanced level Corsec tech. And then finally, Rock.
The final phase of existence, or call sign Rock. It like, if Fox was heavy arms, the final phase would probably be closer to like the Wing Gundam without the wings and everything on it. It's pretty just bog standard looking, humanoid shaped, with a couple really big guns attached to it. I have the icon as more of like a bluish color, but one of the most notable things is just that it's gotten repainted. I like the idea of it being more of a purpley color to match the name of Quartz.
Oh, sure.
That we have, so I'm gonna go with that.
And I mean, that matches the Aster Uprising too, right? The flag of the Aster Uprising is a purple flower on a red background.
Yeah. So it'll be more that with, which is probably kind of funny because it will have its normal looking parts and sleek, and then like bits and pieces that were kind of hodgepodge added on to it that will work, but won't match like the theme totally, right? Like you've got like, you know, anyone who plays StarCraft, a more Protoss-y looking like mech, and then like some Terran tech added to it, kind of thing.
You have like the smooth curves of like something that looks very designed, and then some of the more boxy add-ons that look like more utilitarian.
A bandolier kind of like style auto loader loading into the arm that just looks out of place, but seems functional. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And as Fox, Helix, Great Dane, and Rock prep, you will see on the opposite side of the hangar a lineup of a bunch of they're not copies of each other, right? The ships that Kato's team pilot are not uniform in the same way that a military is, but they're all in the same class as each other. They're all like fast attack fighters and stuff like that, with a few bombers thrown in. It is very similar to what you would see the Rebel Alliance showing up with, right? Like, what if they weren't all X-Wings and Y-Wings, but had a few other things thrown in that look similar but are different, you know?
Yeah, like some A-Wings or whatever.
Yeah, if there's some A-Wings, or I forget what the ones that are called. They're like the prototype X-Wings where the wings would not turn into an X. They were just straight out wings, right? Like earlier models of a similar design. Like they're all similar to each other, but they're all like different models in slightly different lines or different manufacturers and things like that. But they all line up, and you see, kind of in the side to the side of that group, who's also lining up alongside of them, is Cass in the call sign Concern, in his Spectre mech. He has like a long, like very sharp spear in one hand, machine pistol in the other, and oddly, for a mech, there is almost like a noble's cloak tied around the mech. Like, it literally has a like the little clasp on the cloak that like goes on the upper chest. What are those called again? The
fastener.
Yeah, I know.
Fastener.
There's a name for cloak fastener. Like a brooch or something, right? Like that is like literally clasping what looks like a large like cloth cape, a cloak on the back of his mech that like flares out dramatically as the like thrusters start to rev up on his mech, and you watch, they're like ready to go. Everyone is like lined up and ready so that as soon as they open the shields on this side of the ship, everyone can like burst out onto the surface of the ship without being caught in them.
Sorry, what was the call sign again for Cass?
Concern.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, that's cool. I think more of us need to add fashion accessories to our mechs.
I mean, I've been wondering, is it even practical for a mech to have a cloak?
You'd have to see him fight to find out.
This is like a high-tech, cloak that emits some sort of null field that deactivates the systems of other mechs adjacent to it.
Honestly, I just think about The Incredibles, where Edna's just saying that capes are a bad idea.
Let's be fair here, Chuck. Fashion accessories may be great, but not for Team Chew Toy. They would be destroyed so fast.
They wouldn't last. They would catch on fire like immediately.
All right.
We'll get you some funny little hats or something.
Yes.
Yes. We'll start a hat shop for Lancer. When you guys achieve certain objectives, I'll unlock different hats in the store that you can put on your mech.
Nice, a haberdashery.
Before we start the mission, I am adding a new set of rules to the game that we're going to be playing around with today. Torsay, as a character, now has skills. As your team's operator, she is going to be able to do additional things during the combat to help your team directly. She is right now starting as a tier 1 operator. Tier is which is low. It is not 1 is not good. 1 is like beginner. It does not count up to 1. It counts. You understand.
Hey, don't downplay Torsay.
No, she's good, but 1. So this is going to be an ongoing system going forward for the game that I'm adding. You can upgrade your operator over time. They will unlock and upgrade their skills as you do so. Additionally, if you upgrade the operator's equipment on your ship or base, that will give them additional skills they can use in combat. Or it could upgrade like the number of charges they have and things like that. This is a great way to introduce it right now because Torsay is currently not at her normal operator station. So she only has the base level skills that any operator would have, plus a couple personal skills that Torsay has. So she is not getting any bonuses from her equipment right now. She starts with 3 operator charges per full repair. So when you guys take a full repair, she'll get all 3 charges back. But that does mean you could go multiple battles without using them, right? So think of these almost as like reserves or something like that you would use over the course of a mission. She's getting 3 charges per full repair, and she has 2 skills that each cost 1 charge each. As a protocol, you can cause her to lock onto a target for you. That costs 1 charge. As a protocol, you can have her scan a target for you. That costs 1 charge. She has 2 more abilities that each cost 2 charges each. These are reaction abilities she has. These are her specials, basically. The first one she has is, as a reaction, called Reactive Protection 1. If you spend 2 charges as a reaction, you could add 2 to the E defense of 1 target. She has another reaction that also costs 2 charges, called Reactive Bolster 1. As a reaction, you can spend 2 charges to add +2 accuracy to a save or a skill check.
And these obviously have to be used before whatever event is rolled, correct?
So, if you are about to get hit by something that targets your E defense, I will let you do this after you see the result, so you can never waste her ability.
Okay.
So if something, so let's say your E defense is 10, right? And something hits you with an 11. You could use her reactive protection to boost your E defense to 12, making it miss. Okay.
How many charges does she start with again?
3 charges per full repair. Reactive Bolster, on the other hand, has to be done before your roll because it's adding accuracy to the roll.
Right.
So
that
it's not something you can add after the fact. So if you have a save that you absolutely need to make, you can use a reaction to add +2 accuracy to the roll. But you have to do that before the roll.
Makes total sense to me.
In the future, as you guys get different operators, maybe you'll fire Torsay, upgrade equipment, things like that. Or if your operator gets better, you'll get there are a variety of ways you can upgrade your operator. You can get them more charges per repair. You can get them new skills that they can use. You can increase the ability of their skills. So maybe lock on 1 will become lock on 2, and she can lock on to 2 targets or something like that. So there are ways that your operator can upgrade over the course of a campaign. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Seems
Sounds
pretty
good.
straightforward. We'll see how we can put this into practice.
I can't wait to forget about it and not use a single charge.
Well, it's across a full repair, so you have 3 charges to use. If you forget to use them for an entire fight, you can just go, oh, I guess we're saving them for the next fight.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, let us be on with it then. As they lower the shields, you watch as all the perched fighters and concern kind of jet out of the hangar bay into space. You note that they're staying very close to the ship, to the point where like concern only like boosts out of the hangar and then immediately like boosts up onto the top of the ship to like hoof it from there to walk across the ship. And you notice all the interceptors, all of Cato's team is staying very low down to the ground on top of the ship. And you know why immediately as you all leave the hangar. The ships defending or capturing the Amethyst are still there. If you get too far away from the Amethyst, they will be able to shoot you without risking damaging the Amethyst with ship weapons, which can incinerate a mech or a fighter, right? Like these are like if you're on a capital ship right now is what the Amethyst is. These are destroyers. They're like the amount that are here could start bombarding the Amethyst if they got impatient, but your mechs wouldn't stand a chance against the main guns of these ships. So staying close to the Amethyst will keep you mostly safe from any ship-to-ship weaponry they could fire.
Makes sense.
So for the purposes of taking out the anchors, it is dangerous if you want to fly out away from the ship. It is less dangerous if you trek across the ship as if you were walking across the ground. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't see a reason to take any chances, especially if they don't know we're here yet.
I would
That make
agree.
sense?
Yeah. We're not under a lot of pressure yet, so let's not try to draw any attention to ourselves if we can avoid it.
Especially since we have quite a ways to go if we're going to the farthest point to start with.
Yeah, let's make our way there then.
So
Right.
if we are like walking like across the outside of the ship, is there like a artificial gravity extends out there, or is there like a magnetic like
It is
boots
more
situation?
magnetic.
Okay.
If you are walking across the surface of the ship, you can treat it as walking across the ground. If you
Got
try to lift off the surface of the ship, you will have to use the rules for your EVA system.
Got it.
Or thrusters if you have them. But you are
Yeah.
essentially in 0G. So if you drop from the sky, you will not fall down to the Amethyst, for example. If
Right.
you lift away from the ship, you do not start falling.
Got it. Cool.
Man, my high stress mag clamps feel almost useless here.
I mean, you could use them to like be horizontal on a thing.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
isn't something the other characters could do in the same way. So you could like Spider-Man up underneath a rooftop or something like that and like shoot upside down, really, if you wanted to.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
I was just making a joke. Yeah, I know they're still good.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. Then it is time to load in. As you guys trek across the body of the Amethyst, you see as intimidatingly the 3 destroyers from the Noblesse Affaire are in space, like within visual distance where you can see them with just your mech's cameras. These are the kinds of things you would dread to see if you were piloting your pod ship, right? You would need like a blockade runner to get past these. But luckily, with the shields up, it would take some real siege time for them to take down the Amethyst, even if they did decide they were going to scuttle the ship, since you guys have control of the shields. But they have not started firing on the Amethyst yet. You suppose that's because they still think this is salvageable and they don't want to destroy the prize. Your goal is to make that untrue. You make your way towards the rear of the ship to what operations has indicated is Anchor Site Alpha.
Ooh. Okay.
As you make your way to the rear of the ship, you can detect, and Torsay pings for you, the anchor site. That is going to be the large dome at the north of this map. You are starting from the south of this map. Do not worry about space north, south, east, and west. We're using map direction. So map north, the large dome there, that is the anchor that has wedged into the Amethyst and will destroy the engines if you try to jump. In front of you, as you approach, are 4 signals from the opposing team, from the Noblesse Affaire. You may start this combat anywhere as long as you touch one of the bottom 2 hexes of the map.
Okay.
So you can redistribute yourselves horizontally, but you need to start touching one of the bottom 2 hexes of the map.
Okay.
Is the raised edge on the left side 1 up, and can I start on it?
Yes, if you look really close on the side of that, there's a little purple 1 that indicates that it's 1 up.
Okay. Yeah. And it's cool if I start on this then?
Yes, yeah, as long as you're touching the bottom 2 hexes, you can be anywhere. You could even be hovering in the air above the dome to the east, for example, if you wanted to. But that would mean you're not on the ship in that way, right? You would have to pilot via EVA. Let me know once you guys have decided on locations.
You know, it's funny. Every combat up until this point, I've always been like, oh yeah, Evelyn needs to be up front because she's the tank. And I'm like, I'm not the tank anymore. Where do I go? Like, I don't want to be up front for once.
I'm not supposed to be on fire.
It's it's basically a moment of panic. I'm like, wait, I don't need to do what I normally do anymore.
I'm not supposed to be on fire.
I can't wait to see if there's a way to catch you on fire.
Yeah. It'll still happen, I'm sure.
It's your turn to be on fire. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out with Great Dane, I guess.
I'm gonna hide behind Fox. Fox, protect me.
Good luck, because I'm hiding behind you, actually.
That's not.
How are you hiding behind me? You're 1 size bigger.
Life finds a way.
You're bipedal and gigantic. Great Dane is smaller than you and huddled to the ground. You could not have picked a worse target for this.
Great Dane just looks around and sees Fox huddled down, like grabbing their knees, trying to hide behind.
So, just to confirm real quick, and I apologize for dragging this out a little bit, like, Great Dane, are you ranged? Like what is your MO in terms of like attacking? Are you like
range / techie?
Okay.
Actually, I mean, like you guys would have been in combats together before, like you're a team that has worked together. So it might be worth just like, base level 2-sentence summary each of your mechs to be like, this is the thing my mech does.
Yeah, mine is range / tech attack / rules are meant to be broken, with my Omni gun being the Pegasus.
I mean, my whole deal is basically dealing damage, like a lot of AoE damage or multiple attacks. There's a little bit of crowd control abilities as well. So like I think in a way I'm a little bit of a support unit in that respect, but I'm not sure how that fits together with everyone else's. Like I don't know how I'm going to gel with the other groups yet.
Well, I know that I am an ambusher sniper, so if at all possible, Bob, can I start the fight off hidden?
If you take your first turn to do so, you would have to use your first turn as a setup turn if that's what you want to do. But I would make that easy for you to do if that's what you wanted to do. Because you guys are initiating the fight, so to speak.
Yes.
Like you're attacking them, they're not attacking you, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then for the Pied Piper, it's kind of like a controller type mech. Deploys a lot of drones that do a lot of utility as well as direct attacks against the enemy. I would say, I also attack with Nexus weapons. I would say I'm kind of mid-range. Mech is when it comes to like attacking.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be interesting.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
thinking the same thing.
Notably, everything aside from that dome in the north center of the map are greebles for the Amethyst. So if you do any damage to the terrain, that is actually in some small way damaging the Amethyst, just so you're aware.
Good to know.
Do we know how to take care of the anchors? Like, can
this
we
is the
just
first
destroy
anchor
them?
you've encountered.
Okay.
You could, I imagine that that's something that would have come up with Cass as you guys were getting ready. He would say something along the lines of, you either need to deactivate and detach it or destroy it. Destroying it is more dangerous because if you just straight up destroy it, it could still damage the module that it's attached to. Which basically comes down to, you could destroy it during the combat hastily, but there's a risk there, and you'd only find out what that risk is by doing it. The safer
Worst case
way,
scenario, we lose the system.
yeah, the
I'm guessing.
safest way to disable it is eliminate all enemies on the field, and then you have time after the combat to safely disable it.
All right,
So
this
these are-
one, we're going to have to safely disable it, guys. I would say that going in. This is engines. We can't
Yeah.
risk it on this one. The
Can't
others,
blow it.
we'll find out case by case.
What I will say is, these are not, at least this one to start with, but these are, I'm not setting these up as special objective missions. You need to destroy the enemies here if you want to safely detach the anchor, right? So this is a, you fight them, eliminate all enemies kind of fight.
Yeah.
And we're not expecting reinforcements of any kind on this one, at least.
On this one, at least. And I did want to reinforce the fact that Torsay said right up front, she does have the sensors for the Amethyst in her command. She will get a pretty good sense of enemy concentrations, right? So she can kind of give you the lowdown of what you're getting into before you get into it. This is a moderately defended anchor. Okay, so this is like lowest level security. This is the best. Like, things could get more complicated as it goes on. This is base level what these are going to be like.
Okay.
Any complications will add on to what this is.
You can ignore that roll.
Okay. Are you
3d20? What now?
So my part of the Pegasus comes. One of the weapons is called the Mimic Gun, which is all weapon types. But at the start of combat, I have to roll 3d20, and then each round I cycle through, and those rolls are the range of the weapon for that round.
So wait, your range is 31? Holy shit.
No.
His range
Each
is
individual.
2, then 14, then 15.
Oh, right. That's still.
And as an action, I can provoke the gun in order to re-roll the rolls. Yes, I provoke the weapon.
Just fucking. He's not even piloting. He's just in there with a cattle prod, like poking things. It's like, work, damn you, work. Do something.
I have a quick question, and I don't care if this is 100% scientifically accurate or not, but do smoke grenades work in the vacuum of space?
They will work as advertised. It's just visually they would look different. It would look like a held together cloud that will just dissipate over time to become ineffective, right?
Okay. Sounds good. And I can throw them, like maybe that could be flavored as they have some sort of like propulsion for 0G or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not altering the effect of any systems like that. They will work as advertised because changing that is too complicated.
Yeah.
It's built into how the system works, so I'm not messing with it.
It's just think of it like Chuck's Pharaoh Lash. He altered it to make it sense flavor-wise for how he would think it would function. So just think of Nestor having created an altered version of the smoke grenade to effectuate the same ability, right?
Yeah. He engineered them to work in like 0G or in vacuum. So, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Nanomachines. That's always the answer.
Nanomachines.
No, it isn't. There's a specific faction in this game that is nanomachines, and you ain't it.
You don't know what Nestor gets up to in his free time.
I know it's not that. Or else we have to have a long talk.
That wasn't run by the GM.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Nestor, because of that, you're actually evil. You're undercover.
As was my plan from the beginning.
How
dare you betray me? How dare you?
Yeah, come on. Not even your character, Todd. I expect better of you.
Todd, it's time to leave the Todd mansion, okay?
All right.
Anyway.
Are you guys ready to assault the first and perhaps most pivotal anchor to your escape?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. We are entering round 1. Your team closes in on the anchor, and as you approach, 4 signals come up defending it. Who acts first?
So you said if I would need to use my first turn to hide, so I wouldn't do anything else, or
no. It's just your first turn would be all the things you would normally do. It's just as part of your first turn, if you wanted to hide, because you guys haven't done anything else yet, I would make it very easy for you to do so.
You cut out in Discord there a little bit. Might need to rejoin, but
refresh real quick.
Yeah.
Isn't Discord fun?
Lovely.
Discord.
So all I'm saying is it's all the same rules as normal as hiding during a battle because you're already on sensors by the time you guys get close. I'm just saying if you do so before you guys do other things, I would make it very easy for you to hide because the hostilities haven't started yet.
Okay. The problem is, if I hide, I can't use an ordnance weapon on the same turn because it's got to be the first thing. Because it's a quick action to hide.
That is unfortunately the setup cost. Like you guys, you would have to be in range before you fire. So you
won't start off by hiding, I think.
Okay. It would make more sense
means,
if like they were attacking a position you were already at, because then you would be able to hide before they got there. You're engaging, so you would get in range before you would be able to hide.
Okay, all right. Cool. That means it doesn't matter if I go first if one of you guys wants to.
I don't have a strong need to go first. I can. If no one else is gonna has a
I'm
strong
kind of
desire.
interested to see how they react, because I think I can respond maybe the easiest out of all of us. So I'll hold off.
Alrighty.
Quick question. Sorry, a little bookkeeping real quick. Do you guys remember if for some reason I used one of my repairs on the Pied Piper?
You should not have.
Okay,
so.
it says 3 out of 4. I don't know why.
Everyone should be at max everything.
Okay.
So go make sure you guys are full repaired coming into this.
I didn't know if something incidental happened, like when we were transferring from our pods, it damaged my mech that I couldn't remember, and I repaired it.
I mean, Jake came out. He was trying to deal with all of the guys outside, and he accidentally hit your mech.
Don't tell him.
Now the truth comes out. All right, I have everything up at full. That's what I figured. Just wanted to check.
Okay.
I could also go first. Rock, do you use a loading weapon?
I do.
Okay. Good to know. So I have so many things I could do. Oh, one other thing. As part of the Hydra comes with 4 integrated drones called Orachi drones. I have to pick one at the beginning of like any full repair, like before mission starts, to be my companion. Basically, this is the one that I can deploy. My system, my core system power allows me to deploy all 4 if I were to choose to use that. Otherwise, I'm saying the Guardian Orachi drone is my current companion. And this
I am sorry. I had to swap a battery real quick in my headset.
No worries.
So yeah. So you're saying like what drone you have deployed?
I'm saying which of the 4 Oriachi drones is my current drone companion. So I have to pick one of the 4, like between every like full repair. So I'm just saying the Guardian Orachi drone is my companion. So if I deploy any Orachi drones, it's going to be the Guardian, unless I use my system power, which allows me to deploy all 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So Guardian's the one that's on deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, so I am going to okay. Yeah, let me see. So I think I'm going to do a couple things. When I deploy the Orachi drones, is that within line of sight? I need to check that out real quick. And you guys are just going to have to bear with me as I figure out how to play completely new.
I think we're all in the same boat.
License,
No
yeah.
worries.
Do your drones have independent health?
They do.
Okay.
And they have a lot of health too, because I have both a frame trait that gives my drones plus 5 HP and a talent that gives them another 5 HP. And the Oriachi drones get grit added onto that. So the Oriachi drones have 18 HP. Which
Man,
is crazy.
that drone has more HP than you do.
I know, right?
Most of us
More than
will.
I do.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
pretty.
we found drone chew toy.
Okay.
Fun fact, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, if your YouTube is highlighted and you press right on the arrow on your keyboard, you'll skip ahead a few seconds. I don't know if you need to know that for this episode or not, but
No, I was thinking.
Might want to keep that information handy.
I was thinking we could do a little more dead air as I figure things out like that. That's pretty interesting content, I believe. So the only thing I'm not sure is when I deploy an Oriachi drone, where does it? Oh, within sensors. Okay,
yes,
that's all. That's the only role point I was getting stuck on. So I, as a quick action, will deploy the Oriachi Guardian drone. And I'll tell you what it does. It projects the shields. Ranged attacks against adjacent allied characters receive +1 difficulty. So I am going to deploy one next to Rock here, our friend Rock.
So basically, the Guardian drone protects the mechs that are adjacent.
That's correct. Yeah. Most of the Oriachi drones, or all of them, have some sort of effect towards mechs that are adjacent to them. The other three are more offensive. So it's something you would use to impair or otherwise, do harm to an adjacent mech. So I cannot drag my Guardian drone onto the map in Foundry.
Can you click the activate thing on your Guardian drone or whatever to
Oh, that might be it. I know what you mean.
Because on your sheet you have a bunch of drones that all have activate, recall, redeploy as different things.
I see that. I can't click it.
Okay. Let me pull it up then, and I will take a look for you. Turret drone, blah, 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 blah. Okay. It is probably just a permission I need to give you guys. So I need to give you guys the ability to create tokens.
If you hit right on your keyboard, just one or two more, you're almost there.
Save. And return. Okay, now try dragging it out.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm putting it. I'm gonna put it over there next to Rock. Let me make sure. My
so this is range, as long I'm within range of it, or is it
adjacent
on your turn? It. Okay, so if I ever move away from it, it immediately stops. It's like an aura, basically.
Yeah, you have to be adjacent to it.
Okay.
He's created a tiny mech version of Tina.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
And the other thing I will do now is, I will move. And what is my speed? Everything's new. 6. Okay, so I'm gonna move up here.
You might want to fix the HP on your Orochi drone.
Oh, yeah. The max HP is right, but it still sets the standard to 5.
Also,
okay.
you're drawing a blast, not moving your character.
I know. Everything's going wrong right now. I should not have been the one to start us off.
Also, you should activate yourself on the combat tracker when you take your turn.
Okay. Combat tracker. I don't actually. Do I see an
click
activate
the power button on the combat tracker?
Yeah, I don't have that.
You should have.
Oh, I do have it. I do.
There we go. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
You got it. Hooray.
Okay. Are people still listening? No one turned it off. Okay, so I'm going to move 6 spaces up.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Go back to your original square.
Okay.
Sorry to do this to you, but actually it's too funny not to do. Moving target. Vigilance has a trigger. Once per round is a reaction. A character in line of sight and range 20 moves. You just did that. The sniper interrupts the movement. The character must either give up their movement or be immediately attacked by the sniper.
Okay. I'll give up my movement.
Okay, you do not move then, and it does not shoot.
Okay.
Does it use its reaction off that?
Yeah. The moving target reaction has been used regardless.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Because it's the equivalent of like stealing his movement, so it still did something.
Good to know. It'd be funny if like both enemy and our team are just like ranged, trading snipes back
It'd be
and forth.
funny, yeah.
But that butcher,
I would take that.
Boucher guy kind of looks like he's might not be ranged to me. Looks like a big boy.
You mean the Boussilier?
Boussilier. Oh, that's not an
Boussilier.
H. That's an L and an I. Got it.
Yeah.
Bouslier?
All right. So I'm going to instead deploy another drone, and it's going to be a turret drone. So expend a charge to deploy a turret drone that attaches to any object or surface within sensors and line of sight. Gain the turret reaction, which can be taken once for each deployed drone. They cannot be recalled and expire at the end of the scene. So I'm going to place it.
Importantly, they're limited, so you are using them up. When you use these turret drones,
correct.
You won't have them for future combats.
I have 4 in my inventory, and that's it until I do restock them somehow. So I'm going to place one. I think I'm going to place one right here, and I can place it. So it's within 8. Yeah.
So off to the side of the map, near one of the alleyways.
Yep. Up to the map west, to the left of this little raised building thing.
Importantly, I think I should quickly give a verbal recap of the enemies arrayed in front of you.
Sure.
So the one that almost shot you is Vigilance. Appears to be a sniper on a raised platform. There's Boussilier, which is a hulking mass of metal that has huge armored ablative plating all over it. There is Vision, which is a small scout mech that appears to be a light scout towards the rear of the deployment zone. And Fiable, which is more of a soldiery type mech on map east. All of them are at varying ranges between you and the anchor.
All right. And the way the turret attack works, by the way, it's a reaction when an allied character within range 10 of it makes a successful attack. The turret can basically add on 3 kinetic damage as long as it has line of sight to that target.
Does the attack have to hit for that to work?
An allied, yes, it has to be a successful attack.
Got it. Okay.
The way it looks like is so on the Pied Piper, you see a little, almost theoretical drone detach itself from the mech and fly off to that location. And when it reaches the location on the Amethyst, it unfolds into a full turret and attaches itself to the hull of the ship.
Awesome. So it is prepared to provide support fire.
That's right. Okay, I think I'm done. Those are 2 quick actions. I used up my move. And yeah, so I will end my turn.
All right, excellent. And then popping over to the enemy's side, I am going to activate Vigilance. And I mean, you're big. You don't know what you do. HELIX, as the one who has acted first, you have drawn the ire of the enemy sniper.
Hooray!
It is going to target you. And it is going to attack you with its anti-materiel rifle.
Okay.
You do not have any mods like cover or anything like that, right?
I don't. Maybe I should have thought of that.
Ooh,
No.
the attack card seems to have been upgraded in this version of Lancer. There's a lot more things I can click.
Uh-oh.
My
Click the
evasion's
miss
very
button.
low.
That's a crit.
Uh-oh.
good.
Also,
You
we
rolled a
did it.
nat 20.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy for
Too
him.
bad we can't
you
see it.
privately rolled it.
Yeah, I'll say, are you
Well,
sure?
let me reveal to everyone. There we
Uh-oh.
go.
Alrighty.
That looks
Armor
bad. That's
piercing,
because it
too.
is. But before I roll the damage, I'm also adding on something. Headshot. Once per round on a critical hit, the target must pass a hull save or only be able to draw line of sight adjacent spaces until the end of their next turn.
Yikes. Okay.
So this is
hull
already a
save.
critical hit, so I'm going to ask you to make that hull save.
Okay. You got it. Hull save. Roll. Well, I rolled a 1.
A critical failure versus a critical hit is not going to do it, buddy. I'm
No.
sorry. You can only see things adjacent to you until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Very similar to one of Rock's abilities, if you've noticed.
This is this is basically my Mac over there.
Roll damage?
Except I've never gotten a natural 20 before.
He didn't just get a natural 20. He got 20 plus a max roll on his accuracy as well. He got 26 plus 4, 30 total.
Incredible.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Does he get anything else from his veterancy? I don't think. The lucky thing is he doesn't have the ability that lets him add damage on a crit. So that's the only thing that the crit is
crack
doing.
shot,
other than
I think.
Yeah, there are some elites that get to roll an additional like d6 of damage when they crit or whatever. He'll just get the normal crit ability, which is he gets to re-roll the damage if he doesn't like it. But there's no roll here; it's just flat damage.
Okay,
that's 15 kinetic armor piercing damage.
All right, well, that will right off the bat structure me. So that's always how we like to begin these fights.
That's how we like to start a fight, right?
Yeah.
Good start.
Absolutely.
Good start. Good
So
fight.
you'll notice there's buttons on there where you can just click on your character, but I don't do that because
Okay.
we track damage differently than they do.
Yeah. That's
If
true.
you just apply damage, it'll cut into your next. Structure.
So I'll just do minus. What? That didn't work. I did minus 11 and it set my HP to literally minus 11.
Yeah, just go down to 0 and then lose your structure and then go back up to 11.
Okay. I didn't activate the structure thing.
No, I took that off because it was rolling it at the wrong time.
Got it.
You'll have to click the button to lose the structure.
Okay, I did, and I rolled system trauma.
Ooh, that's bad to start the game.
Yeah. System trauma, and then I have to roll again, right?
Yeah, to see what gets torn off.
Okay.
Parts of your mech are torn off from the damage. On a 4 through 6, which is what you rolled, a system of your choice is destroyed. Limited systems and weapons that are out of charges are not valid choices.
Okay. I will destroy my scanner swarm. It gives me +1 accuracy on tech attacks against adjacent characters. I think I'm hoping I'm not going to be adjacent to anyone, so.
All right. Well, they are obviously shooting to kill. As soon as HELIX gets up and running, you watch him start to deploy drones, and it is no sooner that he starts to do that a drilling shot from across the field takes HELIX right in the upper torso of his mech. It is only by the grace of whatever is out there that it did not aim directly at the cockpit, but it has dramatically messed up the internal systems of the Pied Piper HELIX.
Neat.
Yeah.
If it pleases the group, may I go next?
It pleases the court.
Vigilant is not done yet. Thank you.
What I wish he was done.
He is now going to.
Oh, I gotta put in my damage here.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
What is his sensor range?
Oops.
It is going to lock on to Fox.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Now, that will be the end of Vigilance's turn.
Yeah, definitely let me go next then.
All right. I mean, it's fine. You or me. Or
yeah,
Jay.
so what Fox is going to do is I think we decided that you can do like a quick action move and then do a second quick action.
What Fox is going to do is activate first.
Right.
I mean, that is just how the rules work, yes.
Okay, I am activating. Okay, so first off, I want to do a quick action, and I'm going to use a thing that I was saving for an emergency. I'm like, a sniper's got me in its sights. I should probably use this. I'm going to use a thing called Stasis Bolt, which basically allows me to do a reaction to any range attack. I'm going to basically, if the sniper ever takes a shot at me, I'm going to try to I will make a contested range attack, and if I beat it, I negate the attack. So it's sort of a sniper countermeasure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's literally how this works. Like, I think flavor-wise, it's like some sort of time, like the actual mechanic is like time freezing or some shit. For me, I just shoot it out of the air with another missile.
Yeah, it's like countermeasures. It's something launches some sort of sparkler or explosion based on how your mech probably works that just engulfs the attack before it gets to you.
All right, and then I'm going to move forward to the center of the map. So here, 3 spaces. And then as my second quick action, I am going to activate some missiles because I have those, if you've heard. Let's see, where is it? Okay, I'm going to activate my Sharanga missiles, which I hopefully pronounced correctly. This attacks 2 targets. Now, I think it's 2 separate rolls, if I read this correctly. Yeah, I think it's 2 separate rolls. So I'm going to first target Vigilance because he seems to have a bone to pick with me. I might as well share the love. Sorry?
Vigilant.
Vigilant.
So
yeah, you keep saying that, but there's a C in that.
If you have not noticed,
we do not see
all
the
of
C.
their mechs are French.
I see how it is. So that does it's a 22 and it does 3 kinetic damage.
Which one did you target first?
Vigilance.
Vigilant. Okay, let me pull up Vigilant. All right. So this is 22 will hit. You didn't target before you rolled, did you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
That's why I'm like, what? I have to go pull things up and look at them.
My bad.
The weapon can attack 2 targets at a time. Yeah. It's just you target 2, so it's 2 volleys of missiles. Yep. So that will hit for 3 explosive damage.
I think you need to roll damage still, don't you?
Yeah, fine.
It
says
3 up there.
Yeah, but hit the roll damage button.
Hang on, I targeted the next character. Let me switch to the other one. Okay, there we go. So this is Vigilance roll. All right.
Okay. Yeah, it is 3 damage, I guess.
Oh,
okay,
it's explosive. My bad. Okay, then here's in the other one. I'm going to target is Vision, and if I'm lucky, I could put a little bit of sauce on this.
You're targeting Vision. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
I have really good range. So I can
actually
hit everyone.
Vision. It's a Vision.
Vision.
Yeah. 12, which is a miss.
12 is a miss.
Okay, and if I'm reading this
He
correctly,
seems to be small, fast, and highly evasive.
I also just rolled poorly. But yeah, that's I launch 2 attacks and I prepare countermeasures for the sniper. So that's my turn.
Absolutely. All right, over to this side. We are going to activate Bosilier. First thing Bosilier is going to do is he is going to activate a protocol. Friendly Interdiction. The Bastion and one allied character adjacent to it gain resistance to all damage dealt by one character within line of sight. Can choose a new allied character or target as part of a new protocol. So it lasts like protocol to protocol, and the ally loses this resistance if they ever break adjacency with Bosilier. So they have to remain adjacent to each other to get this interdiction.
Gotcha.
Hey, Fox, I just realized your attack against Vigilance didn't take into account his cover.
Arcing... Oh.
Yeah, Arcing does not get rid of cover. Right. Bosilier has Guardian. Allied characters can use the Bastion for hard cover.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it sucks for me, but that's cool.
Yeah. So Vigilant is literally using Bosilier as hard cover right now.
Noted. I have a thing to deal with that next time.
Okay. Well, now you found out about it. Can you go back to the attack and just re-roll it against him, and we'll see if it would have hit anyway?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And
Wait, cover makes you re-roll?
Or I guess you could just roll does hard cover grant?
I think it's 2 difficulty.
2 difficulty?
Yeah, it's 2 difficulty.
Yeah, so roll 2d6 and we'll see how much it subtracts then. You're probably still good. You rolled pretty good on him.
It was a 21, I think it was. 22.
22.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. 7, so 15 total.
That's not how that works.
I screwed it up.
Minus 4, so you got an
18.
18, right? Yeah. An 18 still hits, so no changes. Yep.
We're all goofing up today.
Anyway, the Bosilier is going to activate Friendly Interdiction and Line of Sight. Who's on the field? Don't know what you do.
Vigilance is, so you know.
You already have been shot. You fired a missile, but won't act until next turn. He's either going to put this up against Rock or Great Dane. I'm going to roll a d2 because he doesn't know which of you to do it against yet. That's going to be against Great Dane. It throws up Interdiction against Great Dane for itself and Vigilant.
Okay.
And then it is going to fire a rotary grenade launcher. This is a range 8, blast 1.
So Fox.
So Fox.
Why did you say that? Maybe he wasn't.
How about you
Fox.
count who's in range 8?
Yeah, let's count who can be hit by this.
The guy that moved up, I guess.
Well, hard to say.
All right,
so fires a rotary grenade launcher.
All right.
This is going to be. Is he going to use the lock on against you? Yes, he's going to use the lock on.
Okay, then I am going to use the reaction. I'm not sure how you want to resolve all this.
Okay, well, how does the reaction work mechanically?
I make a contested range attack.
Oh, okay, so we have to see his range attack first anyway. So let me finish rolling his range attack, and then we'll roll your thing. You don't have any cover or anything, right?
Probably not. I'm looking at... Yeah, I'm not next to a wall, so no. I should have moved up one more.
Also, you're bigger than size 1 now.
I am?
That's all size 1 cover.
That's a waist-high wall to you. You're playing Gears of War at the moment.
Yeah, you'd have to, duck behind it, basically.
Well,
boom.
that sucks.
Hey, a crit. That's a 19 plus 5.
I don't know if I can beat that. I can try. Well, I think I have to because I already declared I was going to do it.
Yeah, you said you were gonna. Let's see what it does.
All right.
See if you can shoot this grenade launcher out of the air.
Sure. So I'll use my. Now, when it says contested range attack, I just pick an attack and roll it.
This is the attack, so you have to beat a 26.
Well, it matters because one of my weapons has accuracy automatically. So, like, I don't know, do I apply that or ignore the accuracy?
Let me read your ability.
Ignore what pulled out onto the map.
Yeah, the drone I accidentally deployed.
Okay.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, it's a stasis bolt, Bob. I don't know.
Introduction. You are in a blah 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 blah. Make it. No, it is just a ranged attack roll. So it's not
a specific weapon.
Yeah, it's not a weapon. It's just ranged attack. Like if you go up to attack utilities melee range and click that button. It's under attack utilities.
Yeah, I see it.
It is its own ranged attack, but it is not like its own. Yeah.
I wonder what the modifier is on this.
It'll be just based on your base stats of your mech.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be
it's like
1d20 plus
on
grit.
This one or not?
Yeah.
You know, I'm never talking about grit again.
I have no idea. Yeah, I still am not sure what grit adds.
We spent 15 episodes talking about what the fuck grit does, and I'll let the system automatically determine that from now on.
Well, it was never going to pass because grit is +3, and I rolled a 13. So even if I rolled a 20, that would have been 23.
Even if you rolled a 20, you wouldn't have gotten it, unfortunately. Okay, well, luckily for you, this isn't that bad. It's just crit and explosive. So that's 6 explosive damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
And you are... Yeah, it's just 6 explosive damage.
Okay, and I have 1 armor, so it's 5 damage, actually.
It would just be 5 explosive damage.
All right, yeah, that's acceptable.
A normal attack. You know,
I've heard of those.
People do.
All right, that's me. I mean, I've taken the damage.
I mean...
I know, it's on my turn, that's why I caught myself.
So that was protocol, that was attack, and...
Todd here just placing down drones he can't get rid of.
Yeah, I wrote in chat. I can't delete the drone.
Funnily, it is a whole entirely separate. So it's one permission to allow you to add tokens to the field. It's another permission to let you delete tokens from the field.
I see.
So don't add a token unless you need it. You'll need to ask teacher to remove it for you. All right, that is... Oh, right, I have one more quick action. What is his sensor range?
It's like
not
providing
great.
that cover thing, not a quick?
No. That is a protocol.
It's a protocol, okay. Cool.
Yeah, friendly interdiction is a protocol at the beginning of his turn.
Okay, cool.
His sensor range is actually dog shit. So he can't even scan Fox from where he is.
He's like, I can see you, but you're not on sensors.
I can see you.
Stare down.
Damn you. And there's no way he can hide. So he'll search. He'll search to make sure there's not a hidden fifth one of you that he hasn't seen yet.
I mean, he could hide
Fair,
behind
honestly.
the nail.
Yeah. He has no chance of succeeding because there is not a hidden fifth target. So that's just going to end his turn. Back to you guys.
Do you want me to try to take a target out here before you go?
Sure.
Or do you think you got a pretty good chance of it?
I mean, either go ahead. It'll determine how I help us in the next coming round.
Okay. Then I will activate. Let me start going through my protocols because I have a few of those. I will activate my core siphon. I'll gain 1 accuracy in my first attack roll, but receive 1 difficulty on all other attack rolls this round. And I don't actually need this. Don't need that yet. Where's my other protocol? There we go. Steady aim. I'm mobilized until the start of my next turn, but I gain +1 accuracy on all attack rolls I make with rifles. So I'm going to activate that as well.
Nice.
I am going to target vision. I'm going to steady... Visual. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to steady my aim. So I'm going to make a ranged attack roll with the rifle. I can attempt to hit a weak point. I am going to attempt to hit a weak point, so I will gain 1 difficulty on the attack roll and deal 1d6 damage on a critical.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. And then I think that is all the prep. Can't do that.
Where's target weak point? Is that a character talent?
It is a talent. Yes, it is under crack shot. It is 0 in. Here, let me just post it for you.
Oh,
there's
cool.
no thing to add, so I'm gonna have to manually add a difficulty, but it'll just counteract one of my many accuracies.
Oh yeah, you'll just
when
have
you go
to
to
add
roll
a
the
difficulty
attack,
to the
there
roll.
should be an option to add the bonus damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Cool beans.
All right, then I'm going to roll my anti-material rifle. Let's see. Says I have 1 accuracy. That modifier. He is not have cover or anything.
Well, let's draw a line. I would say you, from the corner of your token, can draw to his token without passing through Busilier, so he would not be providing cover.
Okay, cool. Making sure I'm not missing anything.
And he would have to be adjacent to get hard cover, and he's not, so...
Okay, cool.
At most, it would be soft cover, and I don't think it applies.
Okay, I'm going to fire the shot here. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah,
so
let me just double check to make sure I don't have any... Nope, no reaction, so you're good to go.
Yeah, but I could re-roll that shot and take the next one. Oh, man.
Oh, trying to get above a 20 for your bonuses.
Whatever, we'll just roll damage. It's already going to be a lot. I don't need to add. It is armor piercing. Everything looks good. Wow, 6. That's almost a minimum roll.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you rolled 2 1s on your d6s.
That's crazy. I don't have overkill on this thing? No, I don't. Oh, well.
Just get overkill on your rifle, take heat constantly. It works for Chimera.
That's the Vulture DMR. Yeah. I could, yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah. All right, so that is 6 kinetic to Vision.
That is unfortunate. All right, I'm going to activate my external ammo feed, which gives me 2 heat, but reloads my loading weapon as a quick action.
Ooh, nice. That was one of your biggest weaknesses, and it seems like you've taken the time since we've last seen Rock to make up for that.
Oh, man, was that so... Yeah. We don't have to worry about it anymore, sort of. Now I have to worry about heat.
Yeah.
Which I think my maximum is, 12. Okay.
You got plenty of headroom. You should just start overcharging and using this loader constantly. I mean, you're immortal. What could happen to you?
What could possibly happen?
It's like you can't die.
You like blood armor, yeah.
Okay, that is it. Man, 1 roll off of that or 1 accuracy off of that being good. If I'd hit that crit.
All right, back to their team. Vision just had a vision of his death, so he's going to activate before he dies. Let's see. What is his sensor range? Holy fuck. Okay. Wow. You're exactly what he has 20 sensor range.
So do I, yeah.
Okay. He's going to use his full action on this. Because otherwise, you watch as the Vision in the back panics as it gets the shot. It nearly is blown to pieces. It hunkers down, and a small targeting light targets the area where you're standing, Rock. As this happens, Torsay comes in over the comms immediately and goes, oh no, that's bad. As one of the destroyers surrounding the ship targets your location, Rock, as it sets up an orbital strike on your location.
What?
Oh.
That's illegal.
At the end of the next round, if you are still standing there, you have 16 incoming energy damage from a ship firing at you.
So I need to move by the end of next round?
By the end of the next round, if you're still in range of that orbital strike, it will just hit you. And anything that's in that range.
Burst 2 on me?
It is a burst 2 on where he targeted.
Okay, yeah, right there. Okay.
Which I have just put on the map.
Okay.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
What's the range on your turret drone?
So there's two ranges. There's the attack range and the range at which it activates. So let me tell you.
I just want to make sure because Jay did just attack, and your turret drone's sitting there.
Oh, you're right. So he is definitely in range, and you attack Vision. That might be too far away. 17, and
does it have to attack the same target?
Here's the problem. Is it not line of sighting itself around a corner? Like, I don't know that it would be able to shoot almost anyone at that spot.
Yeah, can you have it float above? Because it is kind of like shooting around like cover.
I was a little curious as to why you put it there, but I figured you thought they were going to like funnel around to the left or something.
I did kind of think that. So,
it's like not to interrupt the orbital strike that's incoming, but
let me just read the turret attack. So it can deal the damage to the target as long as it has line of sight. So I don't think range matters, but line of sight does matter. And I don't think it has line of sight unless it being
it is like
raised.
Shooting through a building.
But it's also at standing at range at height 1. So I don't know if there's a angle.
Man, I really don't know. That thing's like, it's low to the ground, but it's raised.
Yeah.
Huh.
At minimum, it has cover of some sort.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter for the turret drone.
This just adds 3 kinetic
It's just
damage
whether or not it does the
if
damage
there's line
or
of
not.
sight.
You need to get arcing rounds on that.
It's I can see how it's iffy. If
Expend
we want to
charge
say
to deploy
no.
turret drone that attaches. No, it attaches to an object or surface, so you can't have it floating.
Can't have it float, right?
Yeah. How about as a one-time mulligan? Okay, I'm willing to do a cleanup on this that is part good, part bad for you, if you want. I would let you reposition that drone to a place where it could have gotten that shot, but in exchange, the orbital strike still is emplaced.
Oh, yeah.
Before it dies.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's more than fair.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. So why don't we
choose a different place within range. Yeah, so I was going to suggest that. So like on top of that module, that's a perfect spot for it. So I'm going to put +1 on there so we know that it is 1 up.
Yeah.
Because you'll see Vision and Vigilant both have +1 on them. That means they're raised by 1. Actually, Rock, you have that too. So good.
I just added it.
I'll put like +1 on this thing as well. So there we go. Perfect. So here's what happens instead. Taking into account your mulligan, basically, as the Vision gets shot, it panics and places the targeting marker as it's being shot by the turret drone. The Vision is dead, but there's still an incoming shot coming from the nearby destroyer.
Okay.
It's just we have all these new
Makes sense.
abilities,
How
and
much
it's
does that
easy
drone
to
do?
forget.
It does
Wait,
3.
was that thing at like
3?
1 hit point?
It had more than 1 hit point, but less than 3.
Fair enough.
Oh wow. Okay, those are things we should take quickly then.
By the way, the way this is worded is I took a turret attack reaction. It can be taken once for each deployed turret drone. Okay, no, I don't think that means I can't use it again.
But it is a reaction, so it uses
Right.
your reaction. So you
Well,
can't
it's
do
like-
another turret reaction this round.
This round, but like maybe next round. I was starting
Yeah,
to think like
it
it
would
only
open back
had
up.
one single use, but okay.
Yeah,
But
it's just to prevent you
if
from
you had
doing it
2
every
turrets,
shot.
I think you have 2 turrets down. You could do each one
Yeah,
in a
I can.
round. Or no?
I can. Yeah, I
No.
could deploy.
They would both
could
fire, but it would still be a single reaction.
Oh,
Right.
just from both of them? Oh,
It would-
okay.
It could be taken once for each deployed turret drone, says the wording.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is very strong then. So where does it say that?
I will.
Okay.
It
Gain
is
the
limited
turret
system,
attack reaction,
so-
which can be taken once for each deploy. Okay, they all get their own individual actions. You'll just need to keep track of which one's been used
Yeah.
every round if you have multiple out. So we should mark that turret has fired this round.
Now, of course, the downside of this is like I don't get the turrets back; they just expire.
Yeah.
And I think I need to do like a full repair or whatever to get my charges back. It's just like grenades or whatever you have to do.
Yeah. It's very strong though. That's great. I'm gonna put
Yeah, it's good.
prone on it. If I put prone on your turret, that means it has used
Okay.
its reaction this round.
Okay.
You can't prone
So
a
when the-
vehicle, Bob.
Well, that's why we know it doesn't mean prone. It means something completely different. So that means it's used its reaction. That's how we'll indicate that to each other.
Makes sense.
But yeah, Vision is out. Has been destroyed.
Hooray.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Helix.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed that you're called Helix.
I know I'm not an animal.
Yeah.
You
We could have been the menagerie or something if you'd have been an animal.
You could just change one letter. You could be Felix. That's good enough.
Like the cat?
Yeah, what's a Felix?
That's like a proper noun, though. I mean, that's, I don't know. Just doesn't feel the same.
I agree.
Yeah, it has to be a name of an animal.
Nondescript animal, yeah.
So
Could have been Aardvark.
it is back
I'm
to
into
your
it.
team. Great
Pangolin.
Dane, you're up.
Guess that leaves me. All right.
I think Pangolin would have been great.
I think so too.
I love Penguin so much.
No, not
No,
Penguin. Pangolin.
What was Pangolin?
like
the
an
little-
armored armadillo.
They're like,
Yeah.
they're like little
Oh, yeah.
armadillo that shed their scales or whatever, I think. It's like what
That's a good
Helix
one.
does.
Yeah.
Lizardy, scaly, yeah.
I
Yeah.
could get behind that.
But
you
they're
know
not
the
a
best-
lizard, right? They're like a mammal.
No, I think so.
They're
Now I
Yeah,
want to
they're
know more about
mammals.
pangolins.
they're also known as scaly anteaters.
You know the best part about your little shield drone there, Helix? It'll survive an orbital bombardment.
I don't think it will.
It
it only
will.
It
The orbital bombardment only does 16 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then this
Your
is
guardian
Bob's play.
drone is some of the most armored things we've seen in this game so far, just for context.
Well, it's like defending itself, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
shielded
Beefy boy.
drone or something. Of course, it's like, yeah, it's tough.
He's deployed a
Totally.
shield drone. Yeah, exactly.
It's a beefy boy.
Honestly, I'm just gonna hide under the drone.
You did say it was an umbrella, right? It's
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's see here. There are two ways that I can do this. I think I'm going to take one that I find personally more interesting. So, just to bring Artemis back, I have an NHP, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is it Clippy?
It's not Clippy, unfortunately. Because that would be awesome, but no.
Okay, good. Don't take my Clippy idea. I want Clippy net when I get an NHP now.
Oh my god, that's terrifying, honestly.
Okay, so I'm going to start this round by activating my Sisyphus class NHP's ability, which is called Bend Probability. It is a full tech action.
And this is Alpha?
This is Alpha, yes.
Okay. The actual person who pilots the mech.
Yes.
Okay.
Alpha's had enough of this shit.
I just read this. What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
what is this?
He is a divination wizard.
So what it lets me do is roll 2d20, and then I note the results, being X and Y. The next time any roll is made within sensor's range, I can choose X or Y, consume that, and then that becomes the result of the roll, whether that's enemy or ally.
Which is a great, concise way to explain that. What the ability says is these numbers are lost at the end of your next turn. Gain the probabilistic cannibalism reaction until the end of your next turn. What the fuck, man?
So yeah, you get the two numbers and you hold on to them. Until the end of your next turn, you can use them.
Yep.
But it does use your reaction to use them.
Yes.
I think, right? It's a reaction to use them.
It gains its own... I'll just put the reaction up.
Well, I mean, in that you have to use its reaction. So, you could technically use it twice. Like, if you wait a long time on the next round, you could use it. Like, when the round refreshes, it'll refresh this as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Blah. I'm gonna roll my 2d20s. Let's see what I get.
You privately rolled those.
I rolled a 7 and a 4.
Well, you're gonna wanna right click that box and show to everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reveal to everyone.
There we go. and then make your self roll public, because I had that same problem when I logged in. So you have a 7 and a 4 that you can spend.
Yep.
Very nice.
Okay. So that was a full tech action. So I'm going to move so that I have everyone.
This is a special reaction that you can use twice a round.
Because it's twice a round, but remember, when I choose X or Y, that number is consumed, so I can't use that number again.
Yeah. It just gives you a lot of time to use them in case you're running out of time.
Okay. Let's see here. I just got to make sure that everyone is in range. Everyone wants to be a part of the numbers game.
Oh, will you get rid of Vision, by the way, Bob? Or at least mark it as dead?
Oh, he has a little marker over it. It's white, and the background's white, so it's really hard to see.
Oh,
yeah, I could see it.
I see it now, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Well, bad.
All right.
I don't know why the markers have become less distinct, but I'll do this.
Ooh, yeah, that's
perfect.
Good.
You made them red. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a full tech action. So I'm going to end my round, but at the end of my round, my autoguns activate. These weapons can't make normal attacks. Instead, you attack with it as a free action at the end of your turn. And I have them on both of my flex mounts. I have no control over my mech.
So does your Omnigun go off too?
It can be used once per round at any point. It's not considered an attack.
Got it. Okay, got it. So not on your turn even. You can just use it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, end of your turn, the autoguns go off. Who does Alpha target?
I am going to target the one dude who hasn't done anything yet.
Theobald.
I don't know, man. I'm afraid of this guy. So
Fiable will be behind hard cover from you because he is against cover of the same size.
That's fine. I don't have control over the mech, so that's fine.
Okay, so Jeremy created a character where at any time during the fight he can just raise his hands like, I'm not controlling it. I'm only making all the decisions, but it's not me, guys. I didn't.
All right, so I got
no responsibility.
Look at me.
Let's see here. Wait. All right, so we're gonna roll it. This is gonna be fun. I still got a 16.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, because you got +3 and then -3, so a 16 will hit.
I think it's just a flat 3 damage, anyways. But...
Let me just check this. Let me just see if this works. Yeah, he has armor, so he only takes 2 damage.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll my other autogun because I have 2 of them, so they both activate at the same time.
Yep.
I missed that one.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
And I'm just going to follow up and at the same guy that I just fired at.
Okay.
Just going to use my free 1 damage. There's no damage roll to do it, so.
But I do want to say, because it's the end of the round and no one else can go right now, he does, on the one of those 2 attacks that hit him, use Hunker Down. Which, as a reaction, he gets to have resistance to the attack. So the 3 will go down to 2 and will be 1. So he'll take 1 damage total from your attack.
And then my gun that ignores rules just deals 1 damage. He doesn't know what happened.
And that will just do 1 damage, yeah.
He was
what
just
does it look like? I want to know, cinematically, what does it look like when the Great Dane gallops forward and these turrets are going off?
So after the cannibalistic probability goes off, or my ability goes off, the Great Dane is just moving into position to make sure that everything is sensors, and then the autocannons are just turn and aim towards our friend up there, the Fiable. I get, and just lob cannons in that direction, and as the Great Dane comes to a stop, underneath that semicircular thing, a gun. Is it a shotgun? Is it a rifle? I don't know. Something appears, aims in the general direction. There is a small flash, and then as the Fiable is hunkering down, there's a small flash that appears right in front of it, like it got shot through the building structure, and just nails it. He doesn't know where it came from, but he's just like, what the fuck was that?
Totally. Absolutely.
Okay. And with that, my turn is over.
All right. Then I will activate the Fiable. They are going to move. They are going to jump up onto this structure. And then move 3 to here. And then as a quick action, actually, I think they're going to barrage.
Fox is the bigger target.
Well, they're firing 2 weapons. The first weapon they're going to fire is an underslung grenade launcher.
Cool.
Thanks, I hate it.
So that'll target both of you. Do either of you have cover or anything to modify this roll?
Nope.
No.
All right. That'll be a crit against Fox and a hit against Great Dane
Fox
for
got
20
crit
and
twice.
15.
No, I only got crit.
Did he? Did he get crit? Jeremy? Great Dane? No?
I only got crit once. That was HELIX that got crit the other time.
Yeah, all right.
That's
It's
not the
forward
question.
for Fox
That's not what's being
specifically.
implied.
I know.
God.
No.
Chuck, you're going to give titanium a run for its money with density here.
All right, that's fine.
you.
I'm going to use one of them, but the other one's being saved.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, give him a 7.
Yeah, which
For
number
sure.
are you?
I'm giving him the
changing?
7.
Okay, so that's going to be so instead of 18 plus 2, that's going to be 7 plus 2. So that's going to be 9 versus your
It actually
evasion.
becomes the result of the roll. It doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a result.
Are we sure?
I feel like
think
it's supposed
that's
to change the
result of
dice.
rolled
I think it changes
number.
the dice. You're right.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
think it's intended.
The roll, then the other things get added, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
That
it would
makes
say
sense.
like the final result and then clarify after
No,
modifiers or something.
I
but
agree with you. I said that and I was like, wait a second. No. It changes the result of the roll.
That's just kinda
so the dice
cray-cray.
roll.
Well, does a 9 hit your evasion, Fox?
It still misses, thankfully.
Oh, just barely. Your evasion's 10, so
It
you
is.
exactly missed Fox with this. The probabilistic cannibalism. What do people see when this activates?
It doesn't appear, and like from our end, it kind of looks like he's aiming for the middle of us, but instead, on his end, it looks like his sensors just kind of like force him to aim a little bit to the left, and he'd already fired, and he's like, wait a second, why did that happen? So instead of like hitting Fox and me directly, it kind of ended up being like a little bit further south and just
It like
hit me.
pulls it towards you almost.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fun because I hit the roll damage and I get to actually modify it after the roll and say, actually, this wasn't a hit against Fox. This was a miss. So I'm just going to hit roll and it'll only roll against Great Dane.
All right.
That's 6 explosive damage.
Ouch.
Thank you.
That's all you get from me.
I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then, as a follow-up to that, as the other part of his barrage, he just saw you do something weird, Great Dane. So I think he's going to fire the next bit at you.
No.
This is
Bob's
going
like,
to be...
I fear what I do not understand.
I mean, that is how they feel. So, yes. This is going to be just a straight-up heavy assault rifle. Ooh, and he rolls poorly. A 2+2 will miss, but it will have reliable 3. So it will still do 3 damage.
Nice.
As you can probably tell based on the tags, yes, these are tier 2 enemies. That's why when it says reliable 2, 3, 4, the reason it's 3 is because they're tier 2. All right, let's get rid of this one so that it doesn't detract from the fact that there's an orbital laser coming in. Boop. All right, that is end of round. Reset. They went last, so you guys are up first.
You guys mind if I go?
I don't know.
At all.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let's give this a shot then. It's time to activate protocols. Core siphon and steady aim. Oh wait, no, I'm not steadying aiming this time. That
immobilize
immobilizes
yourself?
me. I'm gonna hold on. How do I get rid of that? Hold on, delete. There we go. All right, not steadying aim.
Abort.
But anyways, I am going to target vigilance for some strange reason.
Vigilance.
Vigilance.
No, I'm calling him vigilance. Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot that guy. So
what kind
he's
of weapon is this rifle?
the anti-material rifle? It's the same as his.
Well, they have different tags on their weapons than player characters. It is heavy. Okay, it's a heavy rifle. Got it.
Yeah. Does he have cover? I mean, I'm not... By this angle, I would say no, but it's up to you. I don't know how...
He does not have cover from you, and the person that was picked for interdiction is not you.
Yes.
So
that's why I want to go
affect
before he
you.
has a chance to change that.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm rolling. That is a crit.
All right. Before you move forward.
Yeah.
Whenever the veteran is attacked by a heavy or super heavy weapon, first roll a d6. On a 5+, the attack automatically misses for lightning reflexes. It seems the sniper is their leader.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d6. He is not fast enough.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no.
Only rolls a 2.
Okay.
He thought the orbital bombardment would take care of rock and was not focused on rock. That's my headcanon.
They don't know what you're capable of yet, just in the same way you don't know what they're capable of yet. So,
Sure.
To be fair, he probably knew Rock was a sniper after Vision got, well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
11 damage.
Ooh, 11.
Well, plus 3, I think? From the turret, right?
Oh, yeah.
If he chooses to use the reaction on it.
Oh,
I
sure.
will need to know the total before I move forward. Because I think it adds it on to the attack. Is that how that works? Great. Helix, do you get to know what the damage was done, like, before you trigger the reaction?
It just has to be a successful attack.
Right, but... So are you triggering it on this attack?
Now a
yes.
character on a turn makes a successful attack. So, I'm going to ask you guys what you think makes sense.
I see what you're asking.
You don't know whether or not this has structured him or not.
Right.
Do we want to say you get to know whether this structured him and then add this on? Or is it part of that barrage?
I think
it's
part of the barrage, honestly.
I think it's part of the
It's
attack.
gonna need to be.
It says successful attack, not upon dealing damage. Right?
So,
Yeah.
I would just decide, like, okay, I'm going to use my reaction on this.
I think we are adding it at the perfect time when damage is being applied. I don't think it damage happens and then it happens. I think we should have done that before on Vision, but
Right.
I think it makes it weaker, but I think it's already pretty good. So
Yeah, I think that's sensible. So I probably would have said, yeah, I'll use my reaction before I said
you're going to use it?
okay.
All right.
Well, so hold on. So you attack. So did you attack with crit? So like
I did
we
crit,
don't
yes.
see the damage.
Not yet. That's part of what I was asking.
Yeah. So maybe I won't, because maybe, like, do you feel like pretty good, Rock, that you just structured vigilance?
I have no idea, and to be honest, I don't care either way. I think we should pound whatever we can in to get rid of this guy.
I'm just
I don't know if that
reaction.
means he's. Yeah, I don't know if it is or not.
I'm just using the reaction. If it wasn't needed, who cares? So that's another 3 kinetic damage. So whatever you roll.
Okay, so 14
All right.
total.
Then
Mine is armor piercing for what it's worth, if he has any.
where do I? They don't make it easy to find on these guys. I'm just going to have to pull up the chart. He is structured, meaning he has more than one structure.
It does.
Let me
Fun.
grab a reference page. Reference. Structure damage. All right, let's roll structure damage. 1d6. On a 3. That is system trauma. Part of the mech is torn off by the damage. Roll another d6. On a 6. That is system is destroyed. Let's see what systems he has I can blow up. It's kind of unfortunate, but I know which one I'm getting rid of. He's getting rid of his climber ability. That allows him to climb and remain stationary on any surface without penalty.
Well,
Mark destroyed. He can't
if I
do that
picked, I
anymore.
would have gotten rid of my mag clamp. So
he's literally
It is
like
what
the
it
same
is.
mech as you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he didn't reload on
has not
his
yet.
turn.
Yeah.
So that's at least good. All right, cool. I'm then going to move out of the orbital bombardment for reasons. Yep.
A character in
moving
line of
target.
sight and range 20 moves. He's going to
Yep.
activate his reaction and use it to reload.
Yeah.
He has now reloaded his gun.
It is what it is, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
And then I'm going to hide. I'm taking the hide quick action.
Nice.
I have a lot of heat. Hold up. Do I? No. I just hide. I think. Yeah, I just hide. Yep, okay, that's it.
You must be obscured by sufficient cover, which you are. You're up against heavy cover.
Mm-hmm.
You
Technically,
gain
with my
the
weird
hidden
ass mechs, I can actually hide on my turn without cover, weirdly. But if I end my turn outside of cover, they can then see me. But during my turn, if I'm hidden, I'm just hidden until I end my turn. It's the prowl action. Or prowl talent, whatever.
Okay, so they still know your approximate location, but unless they see you directly, they can't target you.
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool. So they would have to like come around the corner to find you, basically. if they
Yeah,
wanted to do that.
basically, right? Is my
Okay,
understanding.
cool.
So
That's what makes sense to me.
all right.
You are hidden. I'm going to give you the hidden
The hidden tag.
tag.
Where'd it go?
That is my turn. Good luck with Snipey Boy, everyone.
No. I'm activating Boussilier. Because Boussilier is worried about his boss. You all feel gravity in an odd way. Like you're all being pulled towards the Boussilier, and then all of a sudden you all feel pushed away by the Boussilier as you watch space around it and Vigilant warp. And they activate the first of their exotic systems, the Pause Engine. The Bastion and one adjacent allied character are shielded by a flickery pane of portable blink space, gaining immunity to all damage and effects until the start of the Bastion's next turn. At the start of the Bastion's next turn, they become stunned.
Okay.
So those two guys are invincible for a turn, for a round, basically.
Okay.
And that was a full
breaks
action.
adjacency.
Yeah, if you can somehow figure out how to break adjacency without doing an effect, then yes, that would break it as well.
Doing an
Okay.
effect. Huh. It's an interesting
Because you
broad.
gain immunity to all damage and effects until the start of the Bastion's next turn.
I mean, except my Omnigun, apparently.
Yeah, because the Omnigun literally like burrowed itself into the rules to be like, nothing supersedes me. I am the god of rules.
So basically,
he did get to use his protocol before the start of the turn, by the way, because the protocol doesn't cost him anything. He would totally have changed the protocol to be Rock. Rock, you are now the one being protocoled against.
He cannot.
He can't
I'm
target
hidden.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Fox is the target then.
That is why I hid.
Yep. Fox is now the target of the protocol.
remind me what this does again? I can't see, or
Essentially
no.
nothing because they're invincible.
They're invincible, but also they have resistance to all damage dealt by you.
well, I wasn't going to attack them anyway, so it's kind of moot.
Good.
Yeah, it's not really. This turn it doesn't matter much. Next turn it would though, because it retains through his stunned turn, or is it
until
he changes the protocol?
Is so the friendly interdiction is every turn they get to refresh that protocol. The Pause Engine is a charged ability, takes a full action and immunity until the start of the Bastion's next turn. So the next time the
at the
Bastion
start of
takes his
his
turn, it drops and he becomes stunned.
Right, but he doesn't retain he can't redo the protocol if he's stunned at the start, right? So does friendly
basically
interdiction
means you can't
fall
do
off?
anything.
Yeah.
So yes, that is correct. He can't activate the protocol if he's stunned.
Okay.
He's giving them 1 turn of total immunity, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
That's him. It's back to y'all.
Can I go next?
This is remarkably alien tech to all of you, by the way. They almost don't register as targets in your systems anymore. Like, it almost looks like your targeting systems predict that if you fire at them, it's like you're firing out into space.
Makes
like
sense.
They've surrounded themselves with blink space in such a way that shooting at them would be like firing into the void.
Interesting. Okay.
You can go next. May I make a recommendation, though?
What?
Don't stand next to me so we don't get grenaded.
Wait.
Oh no, I'm moving.
I guess that's true. I okay. What does Overshield do?
It's a. I've never seen a single thing in this game give Overshield.
Yeah, I know. I have something that gives Overshield.
You're the one. You're
then
the
maybe
Overshield
you should know what it
guy.
does.
I think that's your job, Todd, is to figure out what that does now.
I'm just saying, if I have a way to give everyone Overshield.
I'm just saying, I don't know what it is, but it sounds really good.
It would go. It would go away if I don't. But the opportunity would go away if I don't go next.
Well, Todd, can you tell us what it means first?
Temp HP.
I'm looking at it. I'm guessing it's temp HP. Where's my Lancer rule book? Does anyone have the Lancer?
I'm pulling my core book up now. Hold on.
Let's say I could just search the PDF.
It's not on CopCon, unfortunately. Okay.
Overshield. Here we go.
All right.
What gives you this?
It is HP that disappears at the end of the scene or when a specified condition is met. The user only retains the highest value of Overshield applied, and it does not stack. So it's temp HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's my drone commander talent. I have an action called Invigorate. I can send a pulse of energy to an allied character, including drones within range 3, drawing a line to them. Then I may extend the pulse to other targets as long as they're within range 3 of each other. So I have a way of drawing a line to all of us, is what I'm thinking about doing.
How much Overshield do you give?
And it gives 4 Overshield.
So that's like 4 extra health for everyone.
Yeah.
That's not
16
bad.
total. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. And he's within 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go here. Oh no, wait, he's just out of range. Let me think. I could probably still figure this out. I think I can. Yeah.
Do you have to pick a single thing to do it, or is it from all your drones?
It's not even. It doesn't have to be my drones. I'm just thinking about how I can place my drones so I get a line that includes Rock, myself, drones, Fox, and Great Dane.
Well, Rock's already 2 away from one of your drones. If the turret counts, the turret drone is a drone.
It has to begin with me, is the thing.
Oh, I see. It has to emanate out from you. Okay.
Yeah. So it has to be within range 3 of me. So I'm thinking about like moving. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to.
Are you the one activating then, Helix?
Yeah, unless anyone not want me to do this. I'm more like just curious about how this works. So we don't have to do this. Is what I'm saying.
It's probably for the best because like if I go first, one of my priorities is getting away from Great Dane, so it would screw up your ability anyway. So let's do it now.
Right, but you would get out of a grenade blast zone, so like that makes sense.
You guys do know that Fiable's underslung grenade launcher is a loading weapon. He would have to reload it if he wants to use it again.
Yeah. Okay. Then it really doesn't matter.
You saw the attack. You saw him shoot a grenade out from the underside of his rifle. He would have to put another one in there to fire it again.
Okay. I don't think I can include rock in this after all. Unless I do some like crazy things.
It is what it is. I'm pretty hard to hit in the first place
he's
and hidden. So
I think Rock's the most okay out of all of us, really.
Yeah, and it Fox within 3, so I'll go like. Okay, so first of all, I can move my Orochi drones independently on my turn. They share the same speed as me. So I'm going to move the Guardian drone. I'm going to move
out of the bombardment.
Out of the, even though he would survive it, I'd rather not take the damage if I don't have to. So.
Don't you want to feel alive?
I do, but all right, and then I'm going to move myself next to it. Okay. Then I'll use my drone commander talent, Invigorate. So there it is in chat. Send a pulse of energy to allied character, including drones, within range 3, drawing a line to them. And then I can draw lines continuing to other allied characters and drones as long as they're within range 3 of each like node, right? And if there are any enemy characters in that line, they would take 2 energy damage. But that's not the case here. So this will go... and I'm not going to actually draw a line on the map because it's not.
That's
it doesn't
fine.
Stay,
we know what you're doing. Yeah.
It doesn't stay like after I activate it. It just like gives the conditions immediately. I'm guessing I'm included. I don't know if I'm included.
No, you're not. You send a pulse of energy to an allied character. So you would target the drone would target Fox, and then Fox would target Great Dane. You're never targeted as part of this.
Okay. So Fox and Great Dane, you get 4 overshield, and I don't know if the drone itself actually gets overshield.
Oh, there's an actual thing for overshield in our.
There is. This is
that's why I said we've never seen it, but it's been there the entire time we've been playing. This little thing that says overshield.
You think I would notice it because it's right next to burn, but no.
And the drone gets overshield. So this drone is even more beefy.
This drone is almost as strong as the ship's hull at this point.
It's pretty insane. All right. Busilier is invincible, so I guess I won't try to attack them.
I mean, only from all effects and damage.
Oh, well, if I knew that, okay.
Remember, instead, the Omni gun can hit it.
That's true.
Great Dane can still hit them. Yeah.
I'm going to deploy another turret drone because those seem pretty useful.
Oh wow!
And this one is going to go. I'm going to put it like
on top of the substructure, the raised substructure in between you and the enemies.
It's kind of like right in front of Fox right now.
Okay.
So he shoots out another drone, which zips over to that substructure and unfolds into a turret drone attaching itself. All right. Those 2 quick actions. I moved, and I think that's it.
I
never activated myself, but I will now, and then I will end my turn.
There we go. Okay.
And this drone is no longer. This Guardian drone is no longer +1 to elevation.
Gotcha. What is the scariest thing he's seen so far? Let's see.
I mean, he has a choice between the sniper or the mech. That's just like, what the fuck is this?
Well, but he can't see the sniper right now. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Fiable.
Okay.
They are going to... They're going to fire on Great Dane again.
Okay.
But first, they're going to lock onto you.
Neat.
They pull up their rifle. You get a buzzing from a monitor that is, for some godforsaken reason, behind your head. And you appear to be locked onto Great Dane. And heavy assault rifle. Gonna spend the lock on. That's gonna be a 10 to hit.
Well, what did he roll? He rolled a 5. What's my...
I think it was...
My evasion is a 10. So you know what? I'm going to use my probabilistic cannibalism and make his roll from a 5 to a 4, so he misses.
Was that your other
reliable. Number? It was.
Still.
Yeah. It is reliable. I don't know if he's doing anything else that you'd want to... Because, like, saving that 4
well,
for the
same amount of
sniper might
damage,
be a better...
It?
It's not the same amount of damage, but it's not a lot different. I think saving that for the sniper might be the better call, but it is your call to make.
It goes away when my turn starts, which would be next. Oh, no, wait. Chuck hasn't acted, is he?
Yeah.
Has he? Okay, then I'm going to save it.
I can't find... Oh, there it is. Yeah, 7 and 4 were your two numbers.
So I'm just going to take it. It's fine.
You're going to take the full damage?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, wait.
The full damage would be 8.
That's fine because of the overshield. Otherwise, I probably would.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the damage so I can apply it.
I'm getting there right now.
Yep.
Bam. Great damage. Luckily, that overshield keeps you from structuring.
Yep.
Nice. I did a help.
You did a help.
Great job.
The Fiable is going to move now. And hunker down behind this wall.
Oh, that makes me sad.
They have tactics. You
don't
guys
have
are up.
working?
Oh, I do. So, spoiler alert: I was gonna knock him off that cliff with a knockback, and he would take some fall damage. But now that he's already climbed down, shrug. I guess I can't make him fall down now. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, I think I'm left. I think.
It's you or Great Dane.
Oh,
Go.
thank you.
I don't want to lose my 4.
Yeah, that's true. Let's try that as long
Four
as
is so
possible.
useful.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to first move, so get away from Great Dane. Just gonna just backtrack a little bit. So move back a bit, and then one thing in fairness, we're all still figuring out these new mechs. One thing I have is brutal, which if I miss an attack, I get an accuracy, and then every time I miss, I get more accuracy until it just stacks. So I missed 2 attacks last time because of my multiple shot thing. So I have 2 accuracy already, and I get a 3rd accuracy from this attack. So this better fucking hit. I'm going to do a let's see, what is this called? It is. I'm going to use my heavy launcher, Gandiva missiles. It is seeking and smart, so this is going to be a.
So this is against E-defense.
Yes, it will be against E-defense against the Fiable. So let's see. So this does. How do you add additional accuracy to something?
There's an option on there. There's a bunch of places where you can tick things up and down.
Here it is.
Accuracy.
Yeah, just global accuracy. So yeah, let's see if this lands. 17.
Smart.
E-defense seeking is ignores cover. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then okay. So is that a 17 to hit?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll also add,
Well,
if
it's
I was
against-
successful, I'll add the turret drone that I just deployed.
Sure.
I'm using Hunker Down. Is going to gain resistance to this.
Roll that damage. And then add 3.
Add 3 kinetic.
So 5 plus 3. Now, do you use some those and then do resistance, or is it an individual? I guess it doesn't really
I'm
matter.
going to say that. I mean, it doesn't really say added to the attack, right? So, like, I think the turret drone's its own damage.
I think you're right. The turret drone deals 3 kinetic damage to the target.
Yeah.
As
So
long
It
as-
is a separate
we'll-
reaction. We're just doing it at the same
We'll
time.
do that
damage
separately.
wise.
Yeah. So it's going to gain. So you do. What's your total damage? Not taking anything else into account. 5. 5. So he's going to gain resistance to that. So that'll take it down to 3, and then he'll take another 3 from the turrets. So he'll take 6 total. Does that make sense? Is that right? Oh, and he has armor. So actually, armor happens first, right?
Mhm.
Yes. So that'll take it down from 5 to 4, halved to 2. And then the drone does its own damage, so that also goes down from 3 to 2. So he's actually taking 2 plus 2, so he's taking 4 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
Diablo takes 4 damage.
And then I'm gonna put I don't have a way that can I just copy. I'm gonna use storm bending because I landed an attack. I don't see a way to link it into chat. There's no button for linking. Oh, here it is. Is this it? There it is. It's different from everything else for some reason. Now, because it's hunkered down, does that like I like to do knock it prone with lightning attack?
I mean, it doesn't change the damage, right? Like hunker down just gives him resistance to the damage.
Yeah, I thought it also I thought I gave him prone or something. Okay, well, I'm still gonna do. Actually, you know what? I'm still gonna do it.
It does if he doesn't succeed on the save.
Yeah, I want to push him back 3 still. So I would like to apply that. So lightning. So he has to do a hull save against what is my save?
Oh wait, so you fire. Okay, so they must succeed on a hull save or be. Oh, there's no prone here. Yeah, it's just it knocks them 3 away, and it knocks you back by 3.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
So move me back 1, 2, back to there. That
orbital laser is going to be close for comfort for you, buddy.
I know it is. I almost should have accounted for that, but I'm okay.
He'll get knocked away 3.
Yeah. And then he's still technically in range, I think. Let me just double check.
No resistance on the turret, Todd.
Oh,
the
okay.
resistance is only to the attack. You're a different attack.
I see.
Yeah,
Like
how
I was
the
just saying
turret
in
drone
chat,
is speaking.
I thought my turret took resistance as well. But okay, got it.
All right. Anything else, Fox?
I can attack.
You've knocked
one more
him
time.
out of cover and did a little bit of damage to him.
Yeah. I did make a goof. I did push myself out of range for most of my attacks. Can I don't think I could retcon my movement, could I?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like
then,
you did everything else aiming from where you were.
Yeah.
Just keep it in mind for the next time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to just accept the loss at this point. So that's fine. Then I think I've done it. Oh, you know what? I might as well, since I do have the quick action available, I am going to charge my my doohickey again. The
oh yeah,
stasis
your
bolt.
stasis bolt. Sure,
I might as well.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I did attack, charge stasis bolt, and that's me.
Sounds good.
And okay, yep.
I'm going to activate Vigilant. Let's see. We're in a target-rich environment.
We are.
You know what? We're going to be testing that system, Fox. Vigilant is going to target you.
Good thing I charged my stasis bolt.
Yeah, good thing you charged the stasis bolt. Let's see. Is there anything else he needs to do? I think the sniper attack happens first since it's ordnance. Does he have any protocols? No. Okay, cool. Then this is it. Just going to be a straight up anti-materiel rifle against you, Fox.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna contest that.
Before it goes off, don't forget that I have my reaction.
You know what? Let's use your reaction because that's gonna get spent as soon as your turn ends, right?
Yeah.
Or starts.
So the roll becomes a 4 before any of the other stuff is added in.
All right. So that's going to be a 4 + 4 + 4.
So it'd be a 12.
That's
So
versus
your
Which still
evasion.
hits you. So you still do need to do your reaction too.
Yeah, but
which
it's
is
a
funny.
way... Listen, hitting it's
on
going to
a
be
crit.
way easier now, though.
I just gotta beat a 12.
You just need to beat a 12.
Okay.
He originally rolled a 12 + 4, and then he had 2 accuracy, which gave him plus another 4, so he would have had 20. Giving him the 4 on his d20 roll brings it down to just a 4 + 4 + 4, so it's all in your court, Fox.
15. So I just shoot it out of the air.
Nice. With that, Fox, you are able to... What explosive goes off, or what thing shoots up into the air that throws the sniper rifle off target?
I mean, I honestly just think it's just a big old missile. Like I think
This is still a sniper rifle bullet, so it's going to be fast. So still make it make sense. But
well, the thing is, I have like an AI that helps me with some of my shots. There's an ability where I can just keep on shooting until I land an attack using my AI. I just imagine this is like a simpler version of that, where it just takes a single shot and just shoots it out of the air. Or we can just do flares if we want to make it more realistic.
No.
And
I mean, that
reasonable.
makes sense. I'm just thinking your missile would have had to fire preemptively, right?
Yeah.
Like that's probably where the trigger comes from, is like you charge it and then you fire like a preemptive shot that explodes, because there's no reality where a missile's faster than a bullet, right?
Yeah, I guess I predict that he's going to be taking a shot at me.
Right. So I think what happens is you fire that missile and the explosion engulfs the bullet before it gets to you.
Right. That makes more sense, actually.
All right. And after the explosion fades away in front of you, Fox, you have not taken a hit. Between you and the combo with Great Dane, you successfully dodged quite a powerful attack.
It was another crit, I noticed.
Well, it's going to be easy for him to get crits with how many accuracies he has.
Yeah, I guess.
That is, that was only one of his actions.
There's more?
But wait.
It's a quick action to fire a gun, buddy.
And he ain't the barraging type. He doesn't know what's going on there, but he knows he doesn't like it, so he's gonna lock on to you, Fox. There we go. That is Vigilant's turn. And actually, now that I look at the time, I think we need to take a break.
I think it's only been 2 rounds of combat. Let's go.
We are going to actually take a quick break here, because we let the combat get away from us, and then when we come back, we will see how this plays out.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep. See ya.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
What?